circle.
Here, the gradient on a distance time graph represents speed. It means if you want to find the gradient, it is the same if you want to find the speed on distance time graph. And as I claimed before, in the x-axis, we represent the time, and in y-axis or the vertical axis, we represent the distance. Okay? And here, if you check here, in this part, just a sec. Here in this part, the bicycle is at rest. Means he is stopping, no moving, and the speed is 0. Once you start from here, and you go up, the speed is increasing. And from here to here, the speed is constant. Here, speed decreasing. Here, speed 0, then increasing again, then constant again, then decreasing. Here, the starting, and here, the ending point.
Sir,
Yes?
how is the curve next to the straight line is speed increasing?
Here?
Yeah.
Yes. Because you know, Yashruk, in this part, okay, in this part, from 0 to, I guess, here, 6, 7, from 0 to 7, this is the starting journey. Means you go, for example, you go from home to the school. So the school is here, for example, okay? Then you stay at the school for 5 hours. Then you move again. Once you start from here again to go back, so here you go back, okay? Once you go back home, from here to here, the speed increasing. Means you're moving fast, okay? From here, from 10 seconds to 12 seconds. From 10 to 12, the speeding is up, okay? And then from 12 to 15, the speed is constant. But teacher, how can I know? How can I know? From the shape of the curve. If it's like this, or like this, it means increasing. Okay? I will tell you later, like more details in the examples, how it comes in the question. Here, a worked example. Okay, can you read, Yashruk, the example?
Okay. One afternoon, Mary cycled in her grandparents' house. to her grandparents' house, 8 kilometers from her own home. Part of the travel graph for her journey is shown below. Mary stayed at her grandparents' house for half an hour. Then she then cycled home at a steady speed without stopping, arriving home at 4 p.m. A. Complete the travel graph for Mary's journey. B. For how long did Mary stop on the way of her grandparents' house? C. What's Mary's speed between 1.45 p.m. and 2.45 p.m.?
Nice. If we check here, as I told you, the time will be in the x-axis and the distance will be in y-axis. The horizontal line represents time, the vertical line represents the distance. It is like this forever, okay? So if you see in the problem, from 1 p.m. till 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like here. On afternoon, Mary cycled to her grandparents' house, 8 kilometers from her own home. 8 kilometers. Here is 8 kilometers. Okay. What is the time of the rest, Shrouk? What is the time of the rest? Huh? Half an hour. Yes? Half an hour. Okay, here for each square, how many minutes? Yashro, for each square, how many minutes?
1 sec.
You count here from 1 to 2.
15 minutes?
It is 15, because 15, 30, 45, and then 60. So every square is 15 minutes. And the question says, she stayed at her grandparents' house for half an hour, means 30 minutes. So you draw a line like this, 30 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Then after that, she must go back to her home. Yes? For how long did Mary stop on the way to her grandparents' house? Huh? For how long did Mary stop on the way to her grandparents' house? Look here. This is the
For
way.
15 minutes.
This is the way, and this is the house. She stopped here. Here. So here they are 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So please write here 15. Question C. What is the marriage speed between, but we need first to complete the table. She will arriving home at 4 p.m. without any stopping. So at 4 p.m. the journey stops without any stopping. So you have to draw a line. like this. And here, for how long we done? What is the mare's speed? Speed is the gradient, which is distance over time. And it is between 1.45, 145 bm to 45 bm. 145 bm is here. And 245 bm is here. Here. Yusuf,
Yes, sir.
you need to find the speed.
Distance for time.
Distance over time. What is the distance here? Here, what is the distance?
Distance here نعمل distance here نعمل 8 minus 2.
8 minus 2. What is the time?
6
From 145 to
145
245.
245
Huh?
نعم هيبقى 1 hour.
1 hour or how many?
60 minutes.
Or 1 hour? So it is 6 kilometer per hour.
Per hour.
That is the speed.
So why we here divide with 1 hour?
Again, why we divide what?
With 1 hour.
Because we need to find the distance over time, yes?
Yes.
And here the question is, what is the time here? He says, I need to find from 145 bm to 45 bm. What is the difference between them? Huh? 1 hour, yes? The difference is 1 hour. You got it?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Okay, the next question is here. Here is your turn, but we're gonna do it together. Wahiba, Wahiba, read please.
Coach was hired to take school team to a football game. The graph shows the distance traveled from the school. A, how far did the coach travel before stopping?
Okay, 1 minute. So here, when you see here, as I claimed before, the time is in x-axis here, and the distance is representing in y-axis. So the time is here, the distance is here. If you divide the distance by the time, you got the speed, you got the gradient of the line. Question 1, how far did the coach travel before stopping? So he stopped here. Here. So what is the distance here, يا دكتورة?
20.
20 kilometers. 20 kilometers. Thanks a lot. Arish,
Yes, sir.
letter B.
For how long did the coach stop?
For how long did the coach stop? He stops here. And the time in hours. So he stops here to here. What do you think?
20 over 3.
Again,
20 over 3.
you said 20 or 30 minutes?
20.
20?
Yes.
But why 20?
Over 3.
Why not 30? Because here, if you see here, this is 2, 2:30, 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. So from 2:30 to 3, we have 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Also 30 minutes.
Huh?
How it's 30 minutes?
Yeah, Rish, your voice is low, so I cannot hear well.
How it's 30 minutes?
Okay, so if you zoom in more, here, the question is why it is 30 minutes. Well, if you count here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here between 2 and 3, how many lines, ya Arish?
2 lines.
Huh?
2.
How many lines? Small lines here.
1. 1.
Huh?
1.
What one? No, 10 lines. Between 2 and 3, we have 10 lines. 10 small lines. You print out the file.
Which file?
The graph one.
No.
Why? It's better if you print it out so you can follow with me. Can you see the screen well?
Yes.
If you see here between 2, here is 2. And here is 3, okay?
Okay.
You can see the small lines between them are 10 lines, okay? So 60 divided by 10 equals what?
6.
6. So each line represents 6 minutes. And here this line is the 5th one. So 6 multiply 5 is 30. So it is 230, okay?
Okay.
So we have 30 minutes.
insert this file in Google Classroom.
Yes, I uploaded from the previous week, and I mentioned that in the group. How much further did the coach travel to the game? Yusuf,
Yes.
what is the distance from here to here?
فين? From here to here,
After
20.
because he said travel further. After stop.
Yes. يبقى دي ثواني كام؟ دي 29 دي.
Yes,
يبقى 9 كيلومتر.
yes. I will subtract 29 minus 20, which is 9 kilometers. شروق,
Yes.
how long did the coach wait in the game?
Did the car what?
The coach wait here. What is the time? For how long?
3 hours.
3 hours. 3 hours from 4
7.
to 7. Here يا ريج 4 and here 7. 7 is here.
Okay.
So 3 hours. MashaAllah, thank you. 3 hours. Wahiba, how long did the return journey take? Here, the return. How
How many
long
hours
does it
again?
take? Huh?
How many hours?
From
3 hours.
7 to 10. From 7 to
3.
10. 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay. What was the average speed of the coach on the return journey? The average speed of the coach in the return journey. يا ريش, السبيد
Yes,
speed equals what?
distance over time.
Good. So here, what is the distance? What is the time? From here to here. Here.
29 and 10.
The distance is what?
29.
Yes. 29. And the time?
10.
3. 3 hours.
Oh,
From 7 to 10.
3 hours.
Now use the calculator. It is 9.6
5, 6, 7.
kilometer per hour. Is that difficult?
No.
Okay. That's good. Actually, you did a good job. Here, if you want to copy something, here A, B, C, D, E, and F. F is here. Now, we're done with distance time graph. Focus. Distance time graph. Now we study speed time graph. We have two. We have distance time graph and speed time graph. Okay. Also, we have two axes. Here we put the time. Here we put the speed, and the line here we got the gradient. And the gradient is the acceleration of the line. Here we have a common question, which is the distance covered. And the distance covered is the area under the graph. Very important. The distance covered is what? The area under the graph. If the graph is like a rectangle, you find the area of the rectangle. If the graph is like a triangle, you find the area of the triangle. Once you find the area, you calculate the distance covered by the object moving. Okay? Let's see. We're gonna have the same like before. Here. Here we have the time and the speed, and the time here from 0 to 40 seconds, and the speed from 0 to 12 meter per second. Here the accelerating, increasing, here constant, here decreasing, here relax, rest, here increasing, and then constant, and then decreasing. Let's see again, complete. Salah, can you read? Yusuf, can you read?
Yes. The speed time graph for a car traveling between two sets of traffic lights is shown below. Calculate the acceleration in the first 6 seconds.
1 minute. We need to find the
Acceleration in the first 6 seconds.
acceleration. Okay. After 6 seconds, from 0 to 6.
Yes.
So here it is 6 seconds. So once you go up,
Yes, خلاص.
it's here. So what is the acceleration, the formula?
Acceleration distance over time برضه.
Speed over time. So
معلش.
so here is what?
ثواني.
9. Yes.
دي 9 over 6.
9 over 6. So for question A, it is 9 over 6.
ما نعملهاش simple صح؟ ما نعملهاش simple form.
Yes, divided by the calculator equals what? In
3
this
over 2 or 1.5.
1.5
meter
meter
per second.
per second square. Meter per second square. That is the unit of the acceleration. Work out the distance covered. Focus here. The distance covered, yeah, شروق, is what? Once he asks you about the distance covered, he means what?
That full distance. So we're gonna get the area.
Yes, you need to find the area under the curve. The area under the curve. And please feel comfortable to use your own way to find the area. Some students will look to the figure as a trapezium, but others can divide the shape into 3 figures, 2 triangles and 1 rectangle. Again, see here, look at the shape, Arish. If you see the shape here, so here, that is the shape. So here, that is, if you do this, here you divide like this. Arish, focus. Shuruk, here. You see this triangle? Here?
Yes. Yes.
And also this one?
Yes.
And also the rectangle in the middle. So you find the area of the 3 shapes, 2 triangles, 1 rectangle. You add them together, the sum will be the distance covered. That is one solution. Or the other solution is you can find the area of the trapezoid. The area of the trapezoid. So the distance covered is the area under the curve equals the area of trapezoid. Or the area of trapezium. The area of trapezium is B1 plus B2 over 2 times height. Or you can write it like this, half B1 plus B2 times H equals half. What is B1? This is B1.
9.
It is from 6 to 15, which is 9. What is B2? 20.
20.
Times the height. What is the height here? 9. Yes? Use the calculator and tell me the answer. Huh? What is
130.5.
Huh?
130.5.
130.5 kilometers. But teacher, if I calculate the area of the triangle alone, then rectangle, then triangle. The answer will change? No, the answer will be the same. The answer will be the same. Okay, please copy. Drawing accurate graphs. Drawing accurate graphs. Guys, you see the chart shown on the screen?
Yes.
Here, I need you to keep in your mind the shape of each one, okay? And the name, the shape and the name. Like once you see this is pen, this is mouse, and this is a copybook. So once you see the graph, you know what is the shape of the graph. Like here, y equals x. If y equals x, it will be a straight line. Y equals x squared, it will be a parabola like this. Y equals x bar 3 will be something like this. Y equals 1 over x, it will be like this. Y equals 2 bar x or a number bar x, k bar x, it will be like this. And this one is reflection. Reflection. If it's positive, will be like this. Negative will be the other side. Okay? Positive like this, but negative like this, and so on. Okay? Any questions here before I complete?
No.
Okay. Guys, who remember when I draw the inequalities and draw the line using the table? Who remember? We're gonna do the same now. I give you equation and I
Yes.
ask you to draw. But now you will not draw a line only. You will draw a square function and cube function as well. Okay? Means x squared and x cubed also. Okay, guys? Wahiba, can you read the table?
The table gives
The values of x.
the value of x and y for the function y equal to 3x plus 2.
Okay.
Please sketch the graph of y equal to 3x plus 2
He said
Then
first,
use your
show
graph
the
to solve
missing
the
value.
equation 3x plus 2 equal to 10.
Okay, so first we need to find the missing values. Okay, so to find -1, what should I do? When x equals 1, to find the value of y, what should I do?
Sir, I got the answer.
Yes, what is the answer?
-1, 14, 17.
I can't hear you well.
-1, 14, 17.
So here -1,
14, 17.
14,
17.
17. You use the calculator?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Can you tell us the steps you use the calculator so all the group will know the steps?
I make mode 7
Yes.
fx. I
1
write
minute. 1 minute. So first you make mood 7. Yes. And
then
then
fx equal 3 alpha x plus
mood
4.
7 gives you the table immediately.
No, I write the equation.
No. Before you write the equation to find the table, you do what?
Mode 7 and it's come for me fx.
Okay. Mode 7 and then you write the
fx.
equation y
Yes.
equals 3x plus 2, and to write x and y use alpha button, and then
Start from -1
yes,
and end
you write
with,
start, then equal, yes,
end with 5.
then -1, then end
With 5
equals
equal
5, then equal. Then you will find all the values of the table. Thank you, Arish, so much. Sketch the graph. To sketch the graph is very easy because do like this. Here you make x and y, okay, like this, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and because here you have bigger values, you can use 2 4 6 8, and you can do like this. See, here, here, here 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and here because you have 17, you can use like 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18. I guess this is very easy. So number 1 is -1 -1. -1 -1 is here. And then 0, 2, 1, 5. 5 is between 4 and 6. Then you make the line. You make the line. Please, if you don't understand, press 1. It's very easy, Arish, yes?
Yes.
Yes, it is easy. Wahiba, you don't understand?
No, I don't understand.
يا وهيبة.
ايه بس قلت لك ما فاهم.
If you have a table of values here, like this, table of values, you don't know how to match the coordinates together, like -1, -1, 0, 2, 1, 5, 2, 8, and you draw the line. Is that difficult for you?
لا دي اوكي، بس انه مثلا لو طلب مننا الاكس كيف اجيبه؟
Okay, okay. But first, you know how to graph?
Nice.
Yes. But here, your question is how we find the -1?
بيدينا الواي بيطلب الاكس.
Okay. We have a question like this. But now focus here now. In A and B, now you understand A and B?
Nice.
Yes. Okay, see now, he says, use the graph to solve the equation 3x plus 2 equals 10. شباب, here 3x plus 2 is what? 3x plus 2 equals what? Equals 10.
Yes.
And 3x plus 2 is also y. Yes? So y equals 10. So now I have y equals two values. Y equals 10 and y equals 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2 is here, already here. This line is 3x plus 2. And the question now, how can I graph y equals 10? How can I make it? Who knows? Y equals 10. How can I graph it? Huh?
The way
Y
I
equals
By drawing a straight line vertically, horizontally,
why I
parallel to x, like this. يا سلام، تمام التمام. اوكي يا يوسف.
Yes.
Do you know now what is the intersection point here?
Intersection point. Yes.
It is what?
10 و 2.
Or here it is 1.5, I guess.
10 1.5.
I think 1.5.
ازاي بس مش 2؟
2.5.
2.5 yes 2.5 و 10.
2.5 comma 10. So here the solution is 2.5 comma 10.
sir, I don't understand this point.
If you see here in the book or in the notes, 1 second, يا Arish. In the book, he says 2.7. Okay, if you write 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, it will be correct. Now with me again, yeah, Arish. Arish, you know how to draw y equals 10?
Yes,
You know how to draw 3x plus 2?
Yes.
Yes, they will intersect here يا ريج in a point. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Then in the intersection point, you will find the x-axis, and the x-axis is the answer, 2.6 or 2.5 or 2.7, as you like. Not as you like, as you see in your drawing, because it will differ from me and you and another, from 1 to 1. Okay, this example, worked example, I need you try to graph with me. Try to graph with me this example. And write here, very important.
Okay.
Because it is very common question. Yusuf, can you read?
من الأول.
Yes.
The table gives the value of x and y for the function y equal x square minus 4x plus 4. Fill in the missing values of y.
Jamil. You know how to use the calculator to find the missing values, yeah, Dr. Yusuf?
Oh yes.
How? Can you tell me the steps?
مود 7 مود بعد كده ثاني مود بعد كده 7 بس
Okay. And then, what
كده
are the values missing here?
x ثاني x
Here, tell me here.
ثاني حاضر هقولها ثاني اكتب
Guys, if you got them, write them in the chat, please.
steps ثاني في y أول واحدة 9
9,
بعد كده نمبر 2 هتبقى 0
0,
بعد كده لا نمبر 2 مستر مش 4 4 هتبقى 4
0, 4,
الزيرو هتبقى عند 2 4 4
like this.
يس
And you see in the x squared, if you are smart, here 9, 4, 4, 1, 1, and 0 is the vertex. Okay? Now we need to make the graph. Make the graph. Quickly, we can make the graph. Here we go. I will draw the two axes x and y. Please graph with me. Here we go, and The first one is -1, 9. So -1 go to up to 9. I will make it like x. Then 0, 4. 1, 1. 2, 0. 3, 1. 4, 4. 5, 9. Guys, please don't use your ruler. No ruler. Draw a smooth line. It's a curve by your pencil. Okay?
Sir, I send it
Sharp
to you.
pencil without a ruler. Do
I
not do
send
like
it to
this. Don't do like this. It will be wrong. This is wrong. No. What should I do, teacher? Do like me. See? Like this. Okay?
I send it to you.
Huh?
I send it to you.
Nice. Okay, thank you. I will, but I don't have my phone. I will look at, inshallah. Thank you, Arish.
Like,
Please, if you finish graphing, hit one in the chat. ويبقى أريج يوسف شروق. ماشي يا شروق. Okay. The next one, in letter B, in letter A, we done. Fill the missing values. In letter B, we sketch the graph. Letter C, use the graph. Use the graph to solve this. Please focus. Please. With me. Focus. Here is the point. يا وهيبة, x squared minus 4x plus 4. This is equals what?
7.
Yes, and also equals what from the question? From the question here.
Why?
Why? So no, why now has two faces. It is 7 and it is in the same time x squared minus 4x plus 4. So we will go running and draw y equals 7 vertically. We got it. The same. Yes. You graph the curve, the parabola, and then you draw a horizontal line. Horizontally. I said vertically, but it's by mistake. I'm sorry. It is horizontally. From here, go to 7 and draw horizontal line. Like this. Okay? Here and here. Now, ask yourself, what are the intersection points? What are the intersection points? I have 2 points here, 2 points. The first one is here, and the second one is here. It is here يا وهيبة. Here. And also here. It is for me it is 4.5 and -1 or negative 0.8, because I guess it's here. -4.5 and negative 0.8. This is the solution. And I don't know if we look at the book here to see. He has negative 0.6 and 4.6. And our answer is correct. Your answer is correct. Please, if you're done, send me a picture in WhatsApp now.
مستر
Yes يا وهيبة؟
معلش تقدر توضح شيء تاني؟
نعم؟
أرسم الجراف تاني بس عندي يعني؟
Yes, yes. Send me the graph. Yes, yes, please.
مستر حضرتك I can't draw the graph. مش عندي الجريد.
عارفة يا شروق؟ ماشي. I'm waiting till you come to Saudi Arabia and I will. Okay, no problem. Let's complete. Here, guys, you can practice this example at home. You have, it's already solved for you. Like here, you have this function. You can use the calculator to find the missing values like this. Then you can graph it. And if you graph it, it will be something like this. It will be like this. And you can, as you see here, we don't use the ruler. It is like a smooth curve like this. Now, this example, worked example. read يا أريش, and please here focus because this example is hard. This one is hard. Please focus. Please, I believe in you that you will understand it, but please focus. Read يا أريش.
Graph of y equal x power 3 plus x power 2 minus 3x minus 1 is shown below. Use the graph to estimate the solution to one decimal place of the equation x power 3 plus x power 2 minus 4x equals 0.
Okay. In the beginning يا أريش, this is the graph and it is for you. Okay? It's already drawn for you. I guess this is easy. Okay? But what is the question now? The question is, he says, use the graph to estimate the solutions of the equations x bar 3 plus x bar 2 minus 4x equals 0. Arish,
Yes,
can you see any relations between this and this?
it's different.
Okay, they are different. Any similarities between them?
X power 3 plus x power 2.
يا سلام. تمام التمام. So here x bar 3 plus x bar 2, they are the same. So highlight them. Highlight them. Okay, now I need to make negative 4x to be negative 3x minus 1. How يا أريج? How can I make negative 4x to be negative 3x? In another way, negative 4x plus what equals negative 3x? Who knows? Negative
what
4,
is
negative 4x
Positive 1 minus
plus
4. Negative positive 1 minus 4 equals negative 3x.
ما هو negative 4x plus x اللي هي 1x I mean.
Negative 3x.
Yes. Okay. So here I will add x and subtract x. Okay. Because if you add something, you have to subtract it. If you add something, you have to subtract it. Okay. Now, here what? Negative 1, yes? Isn't it? Negative 1. So I put negative 1, then plus 1. Negative 1 plus 1. Negative 1a plus 1. Okay, Shabab?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys,
Can
it's like a game, ya Shuruq. Like a game. You have something and you need to make it like another. Here I have negative 4x. I need to make it negative 3x. Why, teacher? Because here it is negative 3x. Oh, easy, teacher. Then add 1x. I add 1x. If you add 1x, you have to subtract 1x to make the balance. Here you have negative 1. write negative 1. But if you subtract negative 1, you have to add positive 1. Okay? I know this kind of question is hard, and why it's hard? Because sometimes you have to add x. In another question, you have to add 2x, and so on. Okay. So it will be like this. X bar 3 plus x squared, negative 4x plus x will be negative 3x. Yes, and here minus 1, write it. Okay, now you have extra what? I have يعني it's like this. It's like this. X bar 3 plus x bar 2 minus 4x, and then add x, subtract x, minus 1, add 1 equals to 0. Okay? Here, x bar 3 here, x bar 2 here, negative 4x plus x, negative 3x here, negative x, put it here in the other side in positive, negative 1 here, and positive 1, put it here, negative 1. Okay, guys?
Sir, I didn't understand.
Yes, I know it's hard, ya Arish, I know. But ya Arish, don't worry. When we solve the classified, we're gonna make a lot of examples.
Okay.
Just
Mister, but like this, you subtracted one and you added another one. You didn't do any change. Like it's still the same thing.
yes, and that is the secret. We don't change because ya Shrouk, if we change, it will be wrong. Okay? But what we did, and why we did this? Because see this one now, this part. See this part, ya Shrouk, and the part in the question. They are the same or not?
They are the same.
Yes, they are the same. So now I did my job. Equals what? Equals x minus 1. Now when you draw x minus 1, you will find the solutions. Look here. Here. As we solved. Now ya Arish. Arish,
Yes, sir.
just tell me, x minus 1, how can we graph it?
In x-axis negative 1.
Actually, we make a table. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
We make a table. We write here x. We write here y. And here you choose 3 or 2 points. Any 2 points you like. 0.
2 and 3.
Any 2 points. 0, 1, negative 1. When x is 0, y is what? 0 minus 1, negative 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. Then you make the line. You draw the line here. And when you draw the line,
Equation is equal y.
of
So it's y
course,
is equal to
of
x minus
course,
1.
of course, because here, this part is y, and this part also is y. So you have y equals two parts, this part and this part. Then you draw this, ya Shruq, and you find the intersection points. Okay? Here. Here. After the line, you find the intersection points. Here, and here, and here. The intersection points. Okay, guys?
Okay.
And you see here that the points are negative 2.6, this one, 0, and this one is 1.6. When you graph it, the points may be not the same. For example, 1.6 maybe in your graph is 1.8. No problem, write it. And in the exam, it's considered as right answer, not wrong answer. Okay?
Sir, I still don't understand.
Okay. Which part exactly? All the question?
The first part, like how did you do x minus and x plus?
Okay, I will repeat it again. Okay. So because Arish also asked the same, no problem. 1 minute. The graph is y equals x bar 3 plus x bar 2 minus 3x minus 1, and then find the solution of x bar 3 plus x bar 2 minus 4x. Yes?
Sir, we can solve this equation like x square q plus x square minus 4x. We can solve it.
How can we solve it?
We can get the multiples of 4 and then the way we solve this question.
We cannot solve this one, x bar 3. It's hard. Because if you want to solve x bar 3, you need 3 equations. 3 simultaneous equations. So you can find the value of x. Even if we can solve it, even if it's easy to solve, read here, he says what?
Like we don't need to solve it.
He says what here?
Use the graph.
Use the graph. No need to solve it.
Okay.
Now, Yashruq, can you tell me what is the difference between this equation and this one?
The upper one have minus 3x and the lower one has minus 4x. The upper one has minus 1.
And the lower one doesn't have.
Yes.
Now, the skill is how can you manipulate the lower one to be the same as the first one.
So we want to combine both of them?
Not to combine, I need to change this one to match this one. To be the same.
Okay.
The first one, x bar 3, I need to change it. Do I need to change it?
No.
No, write it. Okay, خلاص. X bar 3. X bar 2, I need to change it?
No.
No. Okay, خلاص. Negative 4x, I need to change it?
Yes.
How?
We're gonna
If you have negative 4,
add x. Add x.
add x. Okay, add x. So if you add x here, you have to add x here also. Okay? In the other side. Okay? Because يا شروق شباب, this is a balance. If you have a scale and you put something here, you have to put the same something here, so you keep the balance. Okay?
مثلا حضرتك كده ضفت ايه زي هي نفسها minus 3x، مش المفروض تبقى minus 4x بقى؟
ما هي ماينس، ما هي نيجاتيف 4x، مش هي نيجاتيف 4x.
ما حضرتك كاتب minus 3x ليه؟
because I add x.
Sir,
كده مش فاهم.
I still didn't understand it.
No problem.
دلوقتي مثلا مش احنا عايزين نعمل لها بالانس مع minus 4x؟
مش انت عندك الايكويشن لها تو سايدز؟
اه
طيب الفيرست سايد هو ايه؟ افترض ان ده البالانس اهو، ده بالانس،
يس
ده سكيل اهو. خلاص؟ هنا في السايد ده في x بار 3 بلس x بار 2 ماينس 4x. خلاص؟
صح يا
هنا في الزيرو. صح ولا لا؟
صح
لو انا حطيت هنا اي حاجه وما حطيتهاش هنا هيبقى غلط،
يس
لان لازم احافظ على الميزان.
اوكي يس
فانا عشان هنا زودت اكس، لو انا حطيت هنا اكس زياده احط هنا اكس زياده،
تمام ماشي
ولو
اوكي
عملت هنا ماينس 1 احط هنا برضو ماينس 1.
اوكي تمام ماشي فهمتها.
فلما احط هنا يا اريج نيجاتيف 4 اكس، لما ازود عليها اكس تبقى كام؟
5.
ازاي؟ اذا كان هي اصلا نيجاتيف 4 اكس بلس اكس.
negative.
ها؟
هتبقى negative 3.
نيجاتيف 3 اكس والنيجاتيف 1 اكتبيها،
تمام.
وزي ما عملت هنا نيجاتيف 1 اعمل برضو هنا نيجاتيف 1. اصبح ده الوضع الجديد بتاعي.
تمام.
هو ده الوضع الجديد. x بار 3 plus x bar 2 minus 3x minus 1, it will be the same like here يا شروق. Now you graph this one. Okay? ها الفهم بقى احسن شويه ولا برضو مش فاهمين حاجه؟
لا I got it.
لا خلاص فهمتها.
Me too.
دلوقتي بقى يا اريج بقى عندنا تو جرافس. الجراف الاولاني اللي هو ده هو اوريدي في الكويشن، وهو اوريدي مرسوم كده، وده احنا هنعمل له تيبل اللي هو اكس ماينس 1، هنعمل له تيبل ونرسمه كده ونطلع الانترسكشن بوينت. الانترسكشن بوينتس هيكون 3 انترسكشن بوينتس زي كده. خلاص؟
Okay.
طيب على العموم برضو عشان اديك فرصة برضو تذاكر، بعد كده هيكون في ايه بقى؟ اوكي. And we're gonna draw this one. Find the slope. Find the gradient of the graph.
مستر في الجزئية دي الديريفيتيف صح؟
Derivatives.
ها؟ يس.
طبعا البارت ده يا شباب في كامبريدج، ده البارت ده اللي اتعمل له ابديت في هو اصلا موجود في دي اكسل اصلا، لكن اتعمل له بقى ايه، اتعمل له ابديت، ما كانش موجود في الكامبريدج وبقى موجود. فالبارت ده لازم كده يجي في الامتحان، لازم يعني، لانه هو اصلا بارت جديد. فان شاء الله عشان برضو ما يعني ما تقلش عليكم، فاحنا ان شاء الله المره الجايه نخلص الجراف. المره الجايه هخلص الجراف واحل عليها كلاسيفايد، يبقى انا كده خلصت الجراف.
اوكي.
فهكون كده خلصت النمبر والالجبرا والجراف، يبقى كده خلاص التوبكس اللي باقيه سهله، بتخلص بسرعه، بتخلص معايا بسرعه. فيا ريت بقى نذاكر ونشد حيلنا عشان خلاص يعني اوشكنا ان احنا نخلص. ان شاء الله يكون عندنا موك اكزام نيكست ويك على الالجبرا والجراف. فالناس بس تراجع.